For every loved Real Madrid player, there is one that is hated, and we are going to analyze each and every one, starting with Vinícius Jr. When Real Madrid first signed Vinícius Jr. in May 2017, still loves Real Madrid, he was kicked out, and even until this day he talks about how much that hurt him. In his new song he says, "You forgot about me, you left me aside, without being able to decide. That's what hurt me the most. Although everything was like that, I would be happy to come back." However, Ramos wasn't the only legend disrespected by Real Madrid, as one of the most hated players by Madrid fans is Gareth Bale, a legend of the club. But before we get into Bale's story, I spent days, weeks making these videos as high quality as possible, so I would really appreciate it if you clicked that subscribe button, maybe even become a member. Thank you in advance. Legendary moment. In the 2002 UCL final against Bayer Leverkusen, Iker Casillas came off the bench and made some impossible saves which helped Real Madrid win their 9th Champions League title. That night, he became an icon for the club. But just 2 years ago, he made his debut at 18. Unlike his other teammates at Madrid, Casillas is known for being humble and professional. Even Barcelona fans appreciate him. He wasn't a loud captain, he didn't argue with the referees, nor did he provoke the opposition. He just led by example. And he wasn't just captaining Madrid, he was also the captain of that Spanish national team which won the 2008 Euro, 2010 World Cup and 2012 Euros. Arguably the greatest international team of all time. I don't even have to remind you about that save against Robben in the World Cup, because nobody forgot about it. Still, despite his massive contributions for Real Madrid, when Mourinho joined, he benched Casillas in favor of Diego Lopez. Things got worse quickly though, as some booed Casillas for being too soft and others defended him. Either way, Madrid fans are horrible. In the end, Casillas was kicked out from the club, and all that he was given was a press conference. He was alone, crying, reading his goodbye statement.
Nunca os podré olvidar.
I will never forget you.
His family wasn't there, his teammates weren't there, it was just him and some journalists. But what made everyone cry was Casillas saying, "Beyond remembering me as a bad or good goalkeeper, I just hope people will remember me for being a good person, with my defects. So thank you, 1,000 times thank you. I will never forget you. Hala Madrid." 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's how much time one of Real Madrid's biggest legends had to say goodbye to the love of his life. Truly a sad story, but there are more, because arguably the most hated player in Madrid's history is next on the list, Eden Hazard. Real Madrid's second most expensive signing ever. 120 million euros for an overweight, lazy player. That's Eden Hazard. He was that kind of player that always made football fans question, how good would he be at a team like Barcelona or Real Madrid? So when he arrived at Real Madrid, you know there was a lot of hype around his name. But in the preseason, Hazard looked like this. It's like he already retired and just came to goof around. But if he could do this at Chelsea and get away with it, at Madrid fans would instantly criticize him. And they were right to do so, because he never took training seriously. Hazard constantly got injured, and even when he returned and was fit, he was a ghost. In 76 games at Madrid, Hazard only scored 7 goals and gave 12 assists. That's just embarrassing. But if that wasn't enough, when Madrid were knocked out by Chelsea in 2021 in the UCL, Hazard was seen laughing and joking with his old Chelsea teammates. He simply didn't care, and that was the last straw for Madrid fans. He was so hated that fans couldn't even boo him because Ancelotti never let him play. In 2023, his contract was terminated, and a few months later, he retired completely from football. But if Hazard was the flop of the century, Cristiano Ronaldo is the complete opposite. When you think about Real Madrid, you think about Ronaldo. When you think of Ronaldo, you think of Real Madrid. A love story that lasted for a decade and coincided with another incredibly beautiful love story. Messi Messi and Barcelona. I think people already know why Madrid fans love Ronaldo so much. It was clear from his sporting days that this pacey young talent was destined for Madrid. He has so many legendary moments that I'm sure everybody remembers, but some of his biggest ones are the bicycle kick against Juventus, the winning penalty against Atletico Madrid in the UCL final, the winning penalty against Juventus in the UCL, his goal-scoring record in the Champions League, winning the free pit, and so many more. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo went from a crazy talented young player to the second greatest footballer of all time, and fans were part of his journey. It was here where he won 4 Ballon d'Ors and 4 Champions Leagues. He is Madrid's all-time top scorer, their greatest player ever, and of course, like I said in the beginning, the symbol of Real Madrid. Madrid fans can't see him any other way than as their greatest legend ever, and no matter who will come and go, Cristiano Ronaldo will always remain their favorite, a player who gave his all for the club of his life, and even if he didn't get the farewell he deserves, supporters will still always remain grateful and love him until the sad day of his retirement comes. With that being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to also check this one out. What happened to Barcelona's biggest transfers?